Legend has it that if you were to consume a lot of dumplings, like the more dumplings that you take, it means that the more money you can make in the new year itself. But of course, as a dietitian, right, I wouldn't recommend you to eat too much of a dumplings just because you want more money flowing in. Happy Chinese New Year to everyone! So in this video, saya nak sharekan the top 6 makanan yang sebenarnya as a Chinese, during Chinese New Year, it's a tradition for us to eat, and what are the meanings behind all these food sources. Then of course, I will also slot in some of the nutrition advices that you can take home in order to eat them healthily as well. So first food is actually fish. So fish, it means abundance of prosperity in Mandarin. The tradition is to always serve the fish with the head as well as the tail intact together, because it means that it's a good start and it will also avoid bad luck throughout the year itself. There are a lot of different types of fish. Of course, in general, they are lower in fats and they are also a very good source of protein. So if you have the choices to choose, you can actually opt for those kind of deep sea fishes like salmon, tuna or mackerel, because all these kind of fishes, they are actually higher in omega-3, so it is actually good for your heart health. Second thing is you can actually choose all those kind of healthier cooking methods like steaming, boiling, stir frying. It can actually help you to save up calories if you compare to deep frying. The second food is actually tangerine. So tangerine is considered as a citrus fruit. During Chinese New Year, it is a tradition for us to eat citrus fruit, especially like pomelo, oranges or like tangerine. So all these kind of fruits, right, it means happiness as well as prosperity. So if you were to eat them or display them, it will eventually means that it will bring happiness to your life. Normally during Chinese New Year, you will even see them putting a lot of tangerines on the table. So in terms of citrus fruits, they are actually a good source of vitamin C. But on top of that, because they are also fruits, that means that they have their own sugar and they also have their own calories. So if you were to eat too much, right, it will also cause your weight to go up, and then it will also cause sugar overloaded in your body. One serving size normally is 2 medium tangerines, which is about total up 170 grams of it. For orange, one serving size is actually 1 bg. So whenever you want to eat it, you are free to eat it. Just make sure you keep control of the entire portion as well as the serving size. And then the third food is actually green leafy vegetables. Green leafy vegetables like spinach, bok choy, all these kind of vegetables which have leaves, right, it signifies longevity. So as long as you have all these kind of green vegetables on the table, so it means that you want to have like a long life, and then you also hope and wish that your parents as well as your family will have a long life as well. And of course, green leafy vegetables, they are a good source of vitamin A, vitamin K, vitamin C, folate as well as fiber. So how you want to make sure you have adequate amount of green leafy vegetables, just keep it to one day you can have 3 cups of raw green leafy vegetables or 1.5 cup of cooked green leafy vegetables. And then the fourth food is actually dumplings. So dumplings, there are a lot of varieties. Some people can make like shrimp dumplings, fish dumplings, chicken dumplings. Legend has it that if you were to consume a lot of dumplings, like the more dumplings that you take, it means that the more money you can make in the new year itself. But of course, as a dietitian, right, I wouldn't recommend you to eat too much of a dumplings just because you want more money flowing in, because all these kind of, sayings, right, it's just a kind of sayings. What is the fact is still going back to the entire calories as well as like nutrition facts things. I can't deny that actually dumplings is a good source of like, a balanced meal, because dumpling itself, you have the dumpling skin is actually carbohydrates, and the things that you stuff it in, it can be chicken, fish or even shrimp. Those kind are a good source of protein. And then you will definitely add in some chives or like green leafy vegetables of your favorite. You can also add it in for fiber. So in terms of that, you can see that it covers all the 3 main food groups. So it is considered as a very balanced dish. If you can choose, you can choose for all those kind of like either steam or boiled dumplings or even pan fried, because that is better than deep frying. Extra oil, it means extra calories as well. The fifth food is actually noodles. We have this kind of noodles which is called long life noodles. It is just a traditional 8-week noodles. Normally it can be either soup based or it can be even stir fried style. It will be served unbroken or like uncut, like it will be as long as possible, because that signifies like longevity. So we are not allowed to actually cut. It is considered as a pantang because it means that you're cutting away your longevity. Actually, it is also served on the birthday birthdays, because on birthday itself, you definitely want to wish that person to have like a long life kind of thing. So for long life noodles, it can be any noodles of your favorite. It can be mee, egg noodles, mee sua, all these kind of noodles, right? You can go for the whole grains or the whole wheat one for extra fiber as well as extra nutrients. If you're cooking the soup based kind of like noodles, we wouldn't recommend you to finish everything, the gravy itself, because the gravy is normally packed with a lot of salt, a lot of sodium, and if you consume too much at one go, it will actually cause your blood pressure to shoot up as well. And if you're cooking the stir frying method, right, just make sure you keep in control of the entire dark soy sauce or like soy sauce. The last food is actually chicken. So chicken actually symbolizes unity. So if you serve chicken as a whole, right, it symbolizes that a family is reunited together. If you would want to really cut the calories, right, in terms of like deep fried chicken, you can easily just remove the skin. Of course, I know that it's not so practical, but if you're really looking forward to eat it healthier and you still want to indulge in deep fried cooking method, you can always remove the skin, because by removing the skin, you're actually removing 30% of the calories off already. Second thing is, if you want to compare the fat content in different parts of the chicken, so it goes like this from highest to the lowest, yeah? So from the highest one, it will be thighs, drumsticks, breast. So breast will have the lowest fat content, whereas for the thighs, it will have the highest fat content. So this is how you can actually weigh and also see which one is the perfect part that you would like to go for. Maybe today you want to just like indulge in your favorite thighs, then go for it. Just make sure the entire cooking method is healthier, because by then you can balance it out like that. So these are some of the top foods that you will definitely eat during the Chinese New Year. Here, I would like to wish everybody a happy Lunar New Year, and I also wish that all of you will be blessed with prosperity, health, as well as happiness and achievements in the year ahead. Happy Chinese New Year, everyone! See ya!